What's up, everybody? Today's a super special day. We're proud to announce here at iNvoKiNg the aBsTRaCt that we are now endorsed artists for Tone Pedals. It's fucking sweet. And today is even better. We just got our first package in the mail from Dennis at Tone. Hooked us up with 3 sweet pedals that I cannot wait to open up and put on my board. And we're going to demo those a little bit later so we can show you guys what they're all about. They are worth their weight in gold, in my opinion. They help me achieve the best sounds for modern gent, get that tightness on the low end. I'm obsessed with the low end, obsessed with all of it, but it helps keep that tightness all around. It doesn't get too much hiss. You can really shape your sound and get a lot of things that you can really, just a lot of things you can really do with them. And you'll see that here after I turn into a little kid on Christmas and tear into this thing with like full disregard for my own health and safety. I try not to cut my fingers off or anything because I need those for later. But be sure and go over to Tone Pedals, hit that subscribe, hit that like. There's tons of demos. Dennis does a great job of putting out content like daily. I'm about to be on that game myself. Be sure, give us a like and subscribe. Hit that little ding ding down there at the bottom. That ding ding, help us our thing out, you know what I'm saying? And can't wait to tear into this and we'll see what they sound like. Alright, sweet. Now I got that out of the way. Didn't cut any of my fingers off, which is good. Don't need those. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude. He gave me the purple one. I didn't even ask for it. Yes. This is the Haunted Delay. The Mark Holcomb Haunted Delay. Is made for him from Periphery. Maybe you've heard of him. I don't know. You know that little band called Periphery out there. This was his signature, and cannot wait to get this bad boy in on the board. So sick. So we got behind door number 2. The compressor. 4-knob compressor. Simply called just the compressor. Tone. Shoom. Comes in the sweet silver, sleek, nice design. And last but not least, I'm glad I'm getting this one last, so save the best for last here, guys. It's my favorite one. This is one that got me super stoked on Tone pedals. I'll go over on my board. I'll show you the one that actually got me first into them from my guitar player. Showed me what he had. Oh yes, the Core Mid Boost 2. This thing is sick, so sick. We'll demo what exactly these things do. This thing can shape your tone like nothing else, man, and it gives you that perfect twang and that tight end that you really need. And just like all the other pedals that he has, I have a few more on my board, but they discontinued them a while ago, so I didn't want to promote those. He doesn't have those for sale anymore, so I'm not gonna go out there and promote something that he can't give you. But he can give you these sweet pedals. These right here. Whoa! Getting ready to put those on the board. Got some room set aside for them. Cannot wait. Alright guys, we're going to demo the compressor today. To see a demo for the other pedals that from the unboxing, the Haunted Delay and the Core Mid Boost 2, check out our other videos. We'll be doing separate videos for those, so please like and subscribe, put on notifications if you want to catch those when they first come out, or just kind of keep coming to the page. We're going to have those up for you in a separate video. Alright, so the compressor over here, it's really awesome. I've kind of got it dialed in here. I'll get a little closer in so you can see the knobs and stuff, but I'm going to demo it with a couple riffs from our new material. The first one is going to consist of some selective picking. If you don't know what that is, it's where you hammer on out of nowhere, right? You're not hammering on from picking, you're just hammering on out of nowhere, and you're going to pick after it. A lot of people do it with slapping too. Probably heard a lot about this from Tosin Abasi. He's got a couple etudes on YouTube right now. Go check him out. He's amazing at it. I'm tuning in an 8-string. It's like a drop D 6-string guitar with a low A and a low E. So it's E, A, D, and that's the start of a drop D guitar. Pretty interesting. I love tuning like this. Alright, so let's see what that sounds like without the compressor. Alright, with the compressor. Alright, then you get some cool changes here, you get some volume in the input here. Have a big difference, right? I'll turn the sustain up here with it, attack down a little bit, so you get a big difference. Alright, versus, excuse me for the buzz, I'm waiting on my silencer to get here. So we have, a real volume difference if you want to here. But the attack knobs and the sustain really smooth out those, so I'll turn it down to just a comparable volume with the input here. But the sustain and the attack here is what's really going to even out your notes. Right? It's really, really easy to get these uneven. You might hear me kind of hitting that note a little bit more there, so I'm not kind of letting off of it. But I have some fretted strings here and an open one. So it takes some palm muting, but it's going to be kind of hard to tap those and sweep them and get the open ones even. That's where this compressor really comes into play. Alright, I'm taking this guy away here. So the input here, so it gets a little bit even there. I'll get a little different tone here, a little more glossy, like thin tone. All right, without the compressor. Real easy when I'm tapping those on there. It's real easy to get those louder when I'm doing those threes right there. It's really easy to get those louder than the sweeps. When you have this bad boy, kind of evens them out just a little bit. Ooh! Alright guys, this is going to be the excerpt from the song that it's in. Alright guys? Alright, so the next piece that I'm going to be demoing on the compressor for you is a two-handed tapping piece to really show how the compressor evens out your notes for you. Alright, not for you, you got to be good at doing them, but it really helps bring them out. And that compressor, you have different sounds and frequencies that have different levels that are cutting through here, and what a compressor does is it chops off the top part here, makes them uneven, and squishes them down and makes them nice and even sounding. Sometimes it can make your sound a little softer in volume, but there's ways to get around it a lot with this pedal, especially with the sustain and the attack there. You can kind of mess with the volume a little bit. It allows you to mess with the frequency volume. There's actually a volume and input on there to kind of help you regulate your input volume as far as what it sounds like without it and what it sounds like with it, to have a comparable volume. You don't want it to be like way higher, than it is. Like that's with your pedal on, this is with your pedal off right there. You don't want anything like that, or else it'll just be kind of like a volume pedal. Alright guys, so here's what it sounds like with the compressor off. here's what it sounds like with the compressor on. Really gets those notes to come out a lot clearer. Right, where's this off here? Right, with it on here. Right. And in that song we do this as a chord later. A little bit of butterfly technique there from Josh Martin. Really picks it up super awesome. I'll zoom in and let you guys see the different levels I have set for it. Alright, that's what I was playing with the tapping thing just there. I got the attack set there. It's going to hit it pretty quick and sustain going low just like your normal 4-knob. I got the input set to where it's going to match the volume of the input on my amp, which is going to come from either the channel volume or the master volume. Kind of get them dialed in. This thing has tons of headroom in it, and the more I turn this one up, it's going to distort. But yeah, so then the volume here can really adjust just how loud, you heard me kind of turn up, just how loud the actual thing can be when you just have that up. I mean, it'll just be like you turn the pedal on. It's almost like a volume boost. So if you're looking for something as a volume boost as well, you can look at this. It'll even out your notes and the whole section you're playing and give you kind of a boost in volume. And what I've kind of noticed is with the input here mixed with it, it can kind of add a little bit more crunch, almost drive to it a little bit. Something about that kind of adds a little bit of crunch to it. But that's what I was using there. It's a very good product. I highly recommend it. Go over to Protone, buy one. He's got a promo code that you can get some deals on, if I'm not mistaken. And get back on them. Dennis is really awesome with communication. Just hit him up and get you set. Alright guys, here's the excerpt from the song Artist in Trance. We're going to do a whole other full video about things and techniques in this song too. So please keep in mind to follow us and keep a watch out for other things if you like what you see today.